What is like the job of Miss Supercross?
So the job of Miss Supercross is to represent the brand of Supercross, right? Like not Monster Energy, not any of the other sponsors. It's just Supercross, right? And it was to be around the fans, warm welcome, you know, energy, positive energy, excited about the races. It just brought a different aspect, and it brought the female, you know, scenario in.
Yeah, they wanted
mix,
more
right?
of that fan coming in.
Exactly. So it's like you can meet riders and get signings, and that's all awesome, but it's kind of like you're the mascot of Supercross.
What
so,
all the wives and girlfriends go there for, like when they don't care about dirt bikes?
Well, that's what you think, but a lot of the riders' wives hated, you know, the Monster Girls and, you know, Miss Supercross, but
really, I would never have imagined,
dude, because they think that you're going to try to take their man.
I remember hearing when Monster did the deal with like NASCAR, like the NASCAR wives were furious. Like these bitches ain't coming here and stealing our men. You know what I mean? Like it turned into like a gnarly ordeal. Like,
I mean, I would never imagine a wife being upset that like 20 hot girls in Monster outfits are going to be around their dude. Like I couldn't see that causing any issues at all.
Right. Not at all. So, that's what you do. You represent Supercross, you know, and you're on 24/7. As soon as there was a Miss Supercross before me. I had heard when she was traveling on airplanes or she got stopped at home. Oh yeah, you're Miss Supercross. Can I get a picture with you? She'd be like, no, I'm not working right now. I do that at the races only. And I remember hearing that and being like, dude, this is who you are, or this is a title that you get. That's you 24/7. You don't stop, you know?
You're not on the clock for that.
Yeah. And I think that that's another thing that set me apart as well, is because I was always on. I was like, this is just who I am, you know? Like, and I grew up in Temecula, so everyone also recognized me. And so, you know, I just loved it. It was awesome. For those 5 years, I was a Monster Girl for Supercross 2 years before I became Miss Supercross. And so 7 years of just like back-to-back races and all the events and everything. It was an incredible time in my life, like from 18 to 24.
I feel like too, like what separated you from everyone else when you were Miss Supercross is like you actually knew what you were talking about. Like when you were on TV and talking about the riders, it's like you knew that rider, you knew what was going on over here. You knew the scoop on everyone. And I feel like any of the other girls that ever did it couldn't even come close to you because they were just like, they had no knowledge of like moto.
Yes, that's the thing is when you grow up in Temecula, if you're into moto, like luckily my brother raced and I was out at the track when I was a little girl, and you just know what that vibe is like and how the families work. And it's like, these dudes just didn't get here out of nowhere. It takes like, they've started when they were 3-4 years old with their dads. Their dads have pushed them through all these years. And so like, I understood, like, I'll never forget, there was dads there on the sideline. Their 20-year-old sons are racing and they're becoming Supercross light champions. And then you have this little girl coming up and then they're like, do not get involved with this chick. And you've seen a lot of riders like fall off because they get all screwed up on this like jersey chaser that comes in, and it's like, the dreams just crumble and fail right there.
Yeah, Dad's furious.
What does the term jersey chaser mean?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What's it also called? Like a pit rat or
Pro-ho?
Pro-ho. Yeah. The girls.
Where do these terms come from?
The girls who intentionally show up to get themselves some of that meat.
A sponsorship.
Yep.
Wow.
Yes.
It's gnarly out there, dude.
It is.
So this is a thing that guys have to look out for as riders.
I mean, but
it's a good thing that the parents are making their kids look out for because they're not trying to lose their shit.
I mean, I'm sure especially in your era, right? Like your era was the height of the like freestyle moto community. And those girls had to have been on like, those girls were all your wives. You're gnarly. I mean,
I feel like it's still like that. Like
so.
I feel like moto's always been like that though.
Yes,
you know?
It is.
Yeah.
What happened? Apparently I'm a frog hog because frog hogs date Navy SEALs. But you have to do 3 to get a frog hog. I've never done 3. I didn't even know what a Navy SEAL was. I didn't even know what a Navy SEAL was. So
Ryan's like, I ain't letting you do 3. All right. So.
Can we get a clear definition of what frog hog?
Frog hog. You do 3 Navy SEALs. You use a frog hog, girl.
You guys got a song for that?